so we're doing the low brim this morning again because miraculously the hair that I completely destroyed here trying to get it out of my eyes hasn't grown back overnight, so it still looks like shit. So we're doing this look. Anyway, first thing I saw this morning when I woke up. 2 women found guilty of ripping up Quran at football game. Oh, the horrors! Ripping up a book that they purchased that was their own property. I can't even imagine the audacity of these 2 women to think that they had the right to rip up a book that they just purchased with their own money. That's their own property. 2 women. Okay, what did I write underneath it on Facebook? Guilty of what? If it's their property, be it a Bible or Quran or a book of nursery rhymes, they can do to it what they want. Isn't this the exact same thing Muslim fundamentalists, and some Christian ones too, say about their women? If anyone has the right to destroy these horrible books, women do. So let's see what this little story says about the Holy Quran. Quran. You know, I've gotten somebody wrote me once, you don't even know how to pronounce this. It's like, you know what? I don't even care. This isn't a word I care if I say right or not. Quran. Whatever. Okay, so what's it say about this horrible crime? These women should just be stoned to death for ripping up a book. Julie Phillips and Gemma Parkin found guilty of ripping up Quran at football game. Stop the presses, everyone! Julie Phillips, age 50, and Gemma Parkin, age 18, have been found guilty of a religiously aggravated public order offense. That's what they're hiding this behind. The only thing I'm thinking they are guilty of is littering, and it's a football game. You know, there's this thing called confetti. Anyway, after they ripped up pages from the Quran at an away game for the Middleborough football team, reports the Hartlepool Mail. Though the pair claim that they didn't realize the text... didn't realize that the text that they were tearing up was the Islamic holy book. Phillips told John Newbold, steward at the Birmingham City game, that she was ripping up the Quran. Court Chairman George Sayers told The Independent that CCTV caught them ripping up the Quran and passing pages to a small group of other supporters. Though they avoided a football ban, they avoided a fan. Yep, the fan was charging at them, and they managed to avoid the fan. They stepped aside, let the fan run by. Okay, I'm sorry. Though they avoided a football ban, Phillips was ordered to pay... Oh, I thought this... Anyway, I guess this is £730. Okay, this is football like soccer, I think. And this must be Britain. Birmingham. I was thinking this was Alabama. Oh, I'm so embarrassed now. I don't know anything. I'm so stupid. Birmingham. Must be Britain. I'm sorry. I saw Birmingham. I thought Alabama. I saw football. I thought football. I'm an American. I'm stupid. Okay, so Phyllis was ordered to pay £730. I'm pretty sure this is the sign for pounds. And Parkin, £620 in fines, surcharges, and legal costs. That's absurd. Fined for ripping up something that is their property. That's ridiculous. According to The Independent, during the trial, there's a trial, Oh my gosh, Philip. Oh, but you know, I'm remembering. I'm reminded now that, whatever. This is me in the morning trying to do a video. This is what you get. Britain is infested with Islam. Islam is infesting Britain and taking it over. So of course this is going to happen there. People going to trial for fucking ripping up their own property. That's absolutely ridiculous. You know what? And it's coming here. It's coming here. You know, if Christianity doesn't destroy this country, Islam is going to, because it's coming here. It is spreading. And one day, women won't be considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of law in America. They will be considered guilty until they prove themselves innocent. And one day, women, you know, I can feel a tangent coming. It's the most despicable poison. Christianity is poisonous, but I'm sorry, compared to Islam, they're both poisonous, they're both destructive. Islam is just way worse. At least toward women. But, you know, Christianity is a contender. It's trying really hard to get back up there to the level of being the same as Islam. What about that pastor who was just going off about how women should be silent in church? Christianity and Islam it's a horse race, and Christianity is catching up. Anyway, so during the trial for ripping up their own property, Phillips claimed that she was simply creating confetti. It seems to be appropriate at a sports event to want to create confetti. You know, if you buy something and you consider it garbage when you buy it, ooh, we're going to a game. We need to get something that we can use to make confetti with. Here's a stupid Quran we think is complete garbage. Well, we're certainly never going to read this piece of shit, but it'll be fun to rip it up. It's nice, and, you know, it's probably easier to rip up than some other thing like, oh, I don't know, a newspaper, you know. Anyway, whatever. So, she probably did really just want to be making confetti. But even if she wasn't, even if she, you know, decided, you know, my arm hurts and I don't think I can carry that heavy book out of this football game when it's over, so I'm just going to rip it up, you know. Use it. Put it to good use. Make confetti with it. That's perfectly fine. It's her right. It's her property. Well, Parkins said that she had gotten the book at a market in Birmingham. There's another clue. Market. Kind of, you know, if I had been a little bit more awake, some of these words are clearly not, you know, words that we use so much in this country. Although market's becoming more and more something we use. But grocery store, I don't even know if they use the word grocery store in England. Anyway. So she said she got the book at a market in Birmingham without realizing that it was a religious text. Okay, so she's the stupidest person alive. I didn't know. Bullshit. Of course, she's the younger one, so she's not as good at lying, apparently. Is that the one? Yeah, Parkin. She's the 18-year-old. She just doesn't lie very well. Sayers commented, other away supporters seemed uncomfortable. This behavior was at a football stadium and was both abusive and insulting. Yeah, because the football stadium's filled with Muslims that would be insulted to see their holy book ripped up because it's so holy. Nevertheless, it's just a book. You know, I think Christians and Muslims both need to get a grip. It's a book. Their God is not in the pages of the book. It's just a book. There's nothing to show that their God inspired these pages either. That's just what the books claim. And I'm sorry, but if I go to a bookstore and I buy a book, people who publish books and put them in bookstores relinquish their claim on that property the moment they put them in the bookstore. You know, I have several writer friends. When they sell books, you know, I've heard of my writer friends saying, You know, I see so-and-so on the bus dog earing the pages of the book, and it makes me so sad. It's like, yeah, but it's their book. They can dog ear the pages, whatever the hell the term is. If they want, it's their book. Or bend the spine backwards if they want to, because some people do that too. It's their book. Once they buy it and take it out of the store, it is their property, and they can do with it whatever they want to. If I go to Home Depot and I can't find any charcoal, you know, and there's a bookstore having a half-price sale on Bibles, I can grab as many of those suckers as I want, go home, and use them to cook my burgers with. It's my right. You know, one person's idea of a holy book could be another person's idea of barbecue fodder. Something to burn to make, you know, to roast weenies over. I'm sorry, but once you purchase it, it's yours. It's property. You can do with it as you will. And I'm sorry, but if it's holy to somebody else, that's that other person's fucking problem. They don't have to watch. So anyway, just wanted to make a video. Felt cranky after reading. Well, I didn't really read it until now, but I saw the headline, and just the headline kind of made me cranky. It's like, I'm sorry, but these religions do not have the right to dictate what other people do with their own property. Just like these religions have no right to dictate what other people do with their personal lives. So anyway, I just whatever. I feel like this whole world is just being destroyed very slowly. It's like, it's sad because I have been alive on this earth long enough to see it happening, and in what I see as a catalyst, the thing that's driving it are these cults. Anyway, and it's distressing. It's upsetting, and yeah, it makes me angry. I'm an angry atheist a lot of times because I see what it's doing to the world, and it's just, it makes me sad too that I cannot do anything about it except make videos. So anyway, I need coffee. Thanks for watching if you have. Bye.